Canadian.
What does Canada mean to
Comment est-ce que
me?
tu pourrais t'impliquer?
How can I be involved? How can I be part of it?
Les discussions du Canada.
Présidentiellement évoluer la discussion.
Where would you like to see this discussion go?
The land is everything to us. It gives everything to us. The land is who I am. I am one with that land. I am a part of this land.
Ça représente notre mère. C'est elle qui enveloppe.
My mother.
C'est elle qui nous sécurise.
Show me what you know from the land. Play with me. Tell me things I need to know.
and greatness and thanks. Now our minds are one.
When the hunter go out hunting, came back with the seal, we use everything of that. We use the meat, we eat the meat. We use the skin for clothing, and we use the fat for heating. We don't waste nothing.
Il y a toujours un respect d'offrande, d'offrir à la terre. Si je prends quelque chose, je te redonne quelque chose.
In our worldview, no animal is more important than another one. They're all equal.
La tortue pour les Autochtones est très importante et les symboles de sagesse et de ténacité.
We now will remember that we are living upon the turtle's back, being of one mind.
They were treated like a brother, a sister, an uncle, an aunt. They became a relative to us. As time passed, things changed.
Parliament is a home to the discussion. C'est l'endroit pour la discussion.
My name is Tom Reed.
Cambridge, Ontario.
Vengo de Colombia.
Milwaukee.
Louise, Sonia.
My name is Dawn Harvard.
I was born in Iqaluit in Nunavut.
My name is Mia Alaba. I work for an environmental nonprofit.
Originally from Belfast, north of Ireland.
Winnipeg, Nova Scotia. Toronto.
Grand Prairie, Alberta. Whitehorse, Yukon. Montreal, Quebec.
I am Canadian.
To the core.
Je suis Canadien.
You could say the railway built the country.
When I got to Montreal, I got on the train. I had a ticket as far as Vancouver. I thought, well, Canada, here I come. I love you. It was an incredible experience, and I loved every minute of it.
Dans le développement de l'Ouest canadien, le chemin de fer a joué un rôle vraiment essentiel.
The railway created opportunity for settlements.
La construction du chemin de fer a été fondamentale dans la création des communautés.
Une communauté serrée, beaucoup de gens qui se connaissent.
C'est ce sentiment d'appartenance. Anywhere you go, you will need to find something that you can relate to across from city to city. It's the people.
Les gens.
The people in Canada come together to make one large community.
My grandfather somehow managed to come penniless to Canada, and he followed the developing railway west, selling dry goods from a tent that he erected beside the tracks. And he made his way to the end of the tracks on a wilderness journey, a Canadian wilderness journey. He was a pioneer.
My grandfather came to work in this country when he was 15 years old. He didn't know the language, didn't know the customs.
Tous les immigrants qui sont venus dans ce pays, qui ont utilisé énormément leurs mains et leurs bras pour se créer une nouvelle vie pour leur famille.
Être Canadien, c'est toujours en évolution. Ça l'est depuis la création du Canada. Nous sommes venus vague sur vague et ces vagues continuent.
All of those efforts, those thousands of people who died, were not necessarily dying for military glory. They were fighting for peace. And they died for peace.
Pour la paix, pour la liberté.
Au champ d'honneur, les coquelicots sont parsemés de lot en lot. Nous sommes morts, nous qui songions la veille encore.
In Flanders fields the poppies blow. Between the crosses, row on row, we are the dead. Short days ago, we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields.
C'est nous qui reposons ici, au champ d'honneur.
As far as I could see, south, north, along the miles of the ridge, there were Canadians. And I experienced my first full sense of nationhood.
People across this country who fought really hard were asked to vote.
If it wasn't for the famous fire, I don't think we would be where we are today.
Les femmes ont fait un grand chemin dans l'histoire du Canada.
The workers came downtown and rioted in bunch of another, pushed over streetcars, set them on fire.
Je pense que le poids des travailleurs canadiens a vraiment évolué suite à la grève générale de Winnipeg.
Got rid of a world threat, that's for sure.
Canada just does step in and stand out as a country that is for peace.
Des gens qui font la promotion de la paix dans le monde.
It's our history of helping others when they need it.
C'est très important pour le Canada de maintenir son rôle de peacekeeping.
Canada earned that reputation.
These kind of social safety nets allow us to flourish as a people, and I'm very proud of those things.
Au système de santé publique, on peut le dire un grand merci à Carmi Douglas.
My whole worldview comes from the language that I know.
Il y a des communautés francophones un peu partout dans le Canada, il n'y en a pas juste au Québec.
Things like French immersion here in BC or in other parts of Canada is a great idea.
So language is a big issue in this country in old ways and in some new ways.
Nos langues, notre culture, au lieu d'avoir un gros melting pot, là, c'est très important que chacun soit différent et unique à la fois.
When language and culture go together, it defines who you are.
If we are to be part of the Canadian mosaic, then we want to be colorful red tiles, taking our place where red is both needed and appreciated.
Back in 1970, my mother married my father, who was a non-native, and she was actually the first woman to challenge the government of Canada. It was a very tough struggle, and in 1985, my mother regained her status.
Je pense qu'il faut connaître le potentiel des Autochtones et travailler ensemble vers un but commun.
There's a new word in Canadian geography tonight. Nunavut will become Canada's third territory.
Le Nunavut devient le 3e territoire du Canada.
Chaque Canadien et Canadienne a des libertés et des droits qui sont protégés par l'État.
Liberté. Freedom. Liberté de conscience.
Freedom.
Liberté.
Freedom.
Equality and freedom. L'égalité. Liberté de croyance.
Égalité.
Liberté d'opinion. Liberté d'expression.
We need to protect this freedom.
I believe I'm privileged because I'm free to paint what I want.
Pour moi, l'art, c'est vraiment l'expression de la liberté.
There's a story I know. It is about the Earth and how it floats in space on the back of a turtle. I've heard this story many times, and each time someone tells the story, it changes.
Mon âme à la candeur d'une chose étoilée.
There's just all this land down there, blank, essentially uninhabited. No roads, no power lines. Down there is the land that time forgot to stay still. Down there is the land.
But in all the times, avalé par le fleuve trop grand, par le ciel trop haut, par les fleurs trop fragiles, par les papillons trop craintifs, par le visage trop beau de ma mère.
Je voudrais danser, oh la bastringue et puis la
This is not the way we put an end to war.
Un petit bonheur que
que j'avais ramassé, il était tout en pleurs. These eyes cry every night. Till my fingers bled. Was the summer of '69.
This is the CBC television network.
The global village has become a global theater, with everybody on the planet simultaneously participant as actor.
Here's my cousin.
Wherever you are, Canada invites you to Expo 67. Bonjour.
Les belles histoires des pays d'en haut.
And television is getting better. Canadian actors and actresses, I think, are coming into their own.
On est un peuple créatif, on est un peuple qui s'est démarqué par la créativité.
Filmmaking, oh, love it. Love it. Love the theater, love live music.
Thank you, and good night.
Merci, bonsoir. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
To run to City Hall down University Avenue took Terry by hundreds of people. It was an emotional moment for many of them as they watched Terry run by.
The Terry Fox benefit and run was always something very, very magical and touching.
All I can say is that if there's any way I can get up there again and finish it, I will.
La détermination de Terry Fox, ça a été une source d'inspiration incroyable.
La discussion du Canada.
Parliament is that they're talking. And talking.
We as individuals can be
part of that discussion if we choose to take that step.
C'est important de faire valoir ton point de vue.
When a member of parliament gets a letter from anyone, they assume that 100 other people think like you.
To encourage the Parliament of Canada in the streets of Canada.
Le Parlement, c'est là pour nous représenter.
Je suis le Canada.
The sense that we're all Canadian, that we all belong together.
Working together.
Togetherness.
La rue, les gens, nos opinions. Following leader, yeah, together we don't stop. People ready for discussion, on est tous Canadiens, on a le same heart.
40 below to 40 above.
It is an absolutely gorgeous country from one end to the other.
L'intensité du paysage et de sa diversité et de pouvoir dire que ça nous appartient, tout ce pays-là.
This is our land. We have some areas that look as dry as the desert, and yet we have some lush green forests.
Quand on avait les plaines, quand on avait les grosses montagnes avec la neige en haut.
There's huge river systems that connect the country.
These are the veins of Mother Earth. Just like your veins are running in your arms and all through your body.
I think we've got to let the beauty of the land speak to us, because it does speak. Le respect de la nature,